Okay, guys. Good evening. I can see Chanda is joining. Good evening to all of you and a warm welcome for attending this session tonight. We'll be talking about entrepreneur mind. I believe that when we talk about entrepreneur mind, you were expecting a session that will be focusing on your subconscious mind or your conscious mind, but that's not the purpose of this session today. We're going to focus on some kind of mental wellness. Okay.
Okay.
So that will be the focus of today's session. And I'm welcoming Chanda. Chanda, welcome to the session.
Thank you so much. Hi,
Okay.
everyone.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi,
Chanda.
Tanda.
Hi, Sayo.
Okay. So moving to the next slide. Let me just quickly go back to my slide. Okay. Oh, what is going on here? All right, yeah. Okay. So today the topic is about biohacking. Have you heard about biohacking?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. What about you, Sayo?
I haven't
No,
either.
me
Okay.
too. I
Okay.
haven't. Mm.
Okay. So biohacking is pretty much like, I'm sure you guys have heard about hacking a computer, hacking a smartphone, and hacking an email.
Oh, I was about to ask you the spelling of, I was hearing hacking. Oh, so it's to hack. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
to hack. Yeah, biohacking. Yeah. So if you guys have heard about hacking a computer, hacking a smartphone, hacking here is more in terms of your body. Okay. The concept of that is called biohacking, it's pretty much like monitoring your body and being self-aware of things that put you in a state where, let's say, you feel like you're losing your energy, you become weak, or sometime your mood change. So biohacking is pretty much something that has to do with that. So I mean, I think it's a topic that has been there for many years. Maybe it's a recent kind of a way of also treating some kind of uh, issues that you may have from a wellness perspective. So let me just give you the definition that I have about biohacking. So biohacking is more or less like about self-improvement, and biohacking the body and mind is some kind of daily routine. It's pretty much like it's a pursuit of understanding your body and mind and using everything at your disposal. When you have like the fitness device, your Fitbit, your Apple Watch, and all those things help you to monitor, let's say, your heart rate, um, your blood pressure, and all those things. So biohacking is, more or less the use of those devices, those technology to also, get your health in check. So the next slide talk about why, because I'm sure when we talk about biohacking, you guys probably have a question about the why. So understand the why behind how you are feeling, your thinking and performing empower you to make impactful change to your overall health and well-being. And I'm sure most of you know how important it is to understand why do you feel in a certain way and why do you think in a certain way, because it's always triggered by something. And it's very important to do this type of analysis by asking yourself questions. So instead of merely accepting ailment and exhaustion or ashes as part of you growing old, you can question this setback with a biohacker mindset. While this doesn't mean avoiding traditional medicine, it involves using it along with other methods to figure out what works best for you. So functional medicine is based on experience-based knowledge. And functional medicine is a system biology-based approach that focuses on identifying and addressing the root cause of a disease. Each symptom each symptom can have different diagnosis, maybe one of many contributing to an individual illness. For example, a diagnosis can be the result of more than one cause. For example, if you are depressed, the cause can be traced to many factors, like inflammation, and likewise, when something caused the inflammation, it made it to a number of different diagnoses, including depression. So what I'm trying to say here is using biohacking as a method does not preclude you from making use of medicine. But biohacking basically help you to look at the things that trigger you to feel in a certain way, to think in a certain way, or things that bring your energy level down. Now, when we look at the function of, the traditional medicine, we both know that, you need to go to a doctor if you feel you're not feeling good, you feel like your energy level are always down, you probably go and see a doctor and get a proper diagnosis. Maybe you feel like there's something wrong with your body. But biohacking doesn't stop you from doing that, but it always trying to lead you to interrogate yourself and try to find out exactly what exactly triggered this, because it may happen that you don't sleep enough, and because you don't sleep enough, that's why maybe your energy level your energy level is low. So you need to be able to interrogate yourself by asking those questions and trying to monitor some of the habits that you have that are not conducive to bring your energy level up. Let's say you keep watching TV early in the morning, you're watching the news, you want to know what is happening around the world. Well, some news can come and make you feel depressed. So it's good for you to be aware of those things. So there are two primary ways you can biohack your body for increased energy. The first one is reducing inflammation so your body can run more smoothly. I'm becoming a doctor, so please allow me to today to be a doctor. So reducing inflammation so your body can run more smoothly, that is the first way. You can biohack, or supporting your mitochondria. So I'm sure probably you ask me, what is a mitochondria? Mitochondria is pretty much like it's your cell energy powerhouse in your body. So if you want to be in control of your mitochondria, there are things that you need to do to keep your cell energy on a high level. So biohacking recognizes that anything you can do to give your mitochondria boost translate into more overall energy. As some of you may know, every day our body generates around 330 billion cells. And those cells replace other cells in our body. Now, what happens is usually when you get stressed, you kill the brain cells and you kill some of your cells in the body. But at least the good thing is we have 330 billion cells that are replaced on a daily basis in our body. Now, is biohacking right for you? Because that is a good question. Since I'm talking about biohacking, biohackers tend to view the body as a chemistry experiment, and they are willing to try different technique to see what could enhance the overall function and outcome. Remember, we say that biohacking is a way of monitoring your your energy level as well in the body. And sometimes, if you feel like your performance, let's say, the thing, the way you operate is not 100%. By doing biohacking, you can be able to track exactly what it's triggered at, in addition to a normal treatment that you may have from a doctor. So there are two key considerations when you have to biohack your body. Okay. So the first one is to listen to your body. That's the first thing that you have to take into account when you do biohacking. You have to listen to your body. So when it comes to biohacking, it's actually about doing as little as possible to get the most significant effect. Listening to your body. Let's say you start running. Sometimes we go for a run and you just feel like, either your heart rate when you check your watch is going up. So that may be something to tell you that maybe you need to stop running and probably check and monitor your heart rate during the day, how it goes. So if you've been chronically ill, or you generally are not feeling in touch with your body, you can use health trackers, just like I say, the fitness device. The second consideration is to work with a biohacking doctor. It can help you incorporate biohacking technique safely and guide you through more technical options that will overall improve your energy level. Now, what are those techniques? So we have understood now what is biohacking, but we need to understand now what are those techniques that we can apply that can help our overall energy level. The first technique that you need to apply, and I think it's gonna surprise you, it's expressing gratitude. Expressing gratitude, start each day with a little gratitude journaling. And I'm sure most of you who are on this call have been repeating that many times. Express gratitude puts you in a good state of mind. I do it every day. I write down 10 things for which I'm grateful. Because when you realize that there are so many things that you are grateful of, it puts your mind into a different state. And of course, because the mind is the one who will trigger the way you feel, you also start feeling happy. You also start feeling grateful. This practice is one of the best one. I mean, it's been proven. I think even Oprah Winfrey, she does it every day. She have a gratitude journal where she write the 5 or 10 things that she's grateful of. Because it's easy for people to go through the day and start complaining and start saying all sort of things. But once you realize that I am alive today, I have a family, I have a roof on top of my head, I have a job, I have whatever, a business, I have income coming, that makes you more aware that there's much more things that you have than complaining. Because people like complaining, unfortunately. People like shifting and start complaining about everything. But if you start practicing this, having a gratitude journal is just gonna improve your overall energy level. I really encourage you to do that. Make a commitment to write or mentally list 5 points of gratitude every morning for 30 days. I mean, this is what they recommend, but my recommendation to you is do it for your life. Make sure that you buy a notebook that you can keep for the entire year when you write down your things that you are grateful make sure that you do it every day. It's just gonna remind you about the blessings that you have, because it's easy, really easy to forget about those blessings, especially in this moment where people are going through very tough time. It's easy for people to forget that at least they can breathe, they are healthy, because there are a lot of people who are lying in the hospital, a lot of people who are getting sick, but you are healthy. Just for that, be thankful. This technique of gratitude may seem too simple to be beneficial, but we guarantee that incorporating a regular gratitude practice in your routine will exponentially boost your health and well-being. Meditation has profound impact on your health and happiness as well. So meditation is the second one. I don't know how many of you actually practice meditation, but meditation is a very good way to be in touch with your body, and it also helps you to bring a certain level of being calm. Because when you meditate more, you realize that everything that happened around you, you can still be in control when you do meditation. So meditation, you can do it by, firstly, I think some of you may have done it. Sit or lie comfortably, close your eye, make no effort to control the breath, simply breathe naturally. Focus your attention on the breath and how the body moves with each inhalation and exhalation. Notice the movement of your body as you breathe. Observe your chest, your shoulder, and your belly. Simply focus your attention on your breathing without controlling its pace or intensity. If your mind wanders, return your focus back to your breathing. When you meditate, it helps you also to be a focused person, because meditation, teach you to be present, to be there in that moment. Because we are living in a world that is very disturbed with gadgets, with telephone, with everything. So just allowing yourself to do the meditation, you develop and increase your ability to focus. And focus is the key. If you want to be successful in whatever you do, you have to be able to focus on things that matters to you. But unfortunately, we're living in a world where people are constantly disturbed with their phones, their tablets, whatever they have on their hand. They keep being distracted the whole day, and sometimes they don't understand why the day has gone and they've not been productive. So learn to practice meditation. I also practice meditation. It's very helpful. The next one is intermittent fasting. And you have seen on many apps, there's so many apps that talk about intermittent fasting. And basically, intermittent fasting is the process of going between 12 to 16 hours without food. Let's say you decide to do intermittent fasting. It means from today at 9 in the evening, you stop eating until tomorrow, let's say at 12 p.m. You can do that. I don't think it's impossible, because usually people feel hungry to eat something because it's something that triggers in the mind. But if you really do it for a month, 2 months, it's really helpful. I've met people. I don't do it. I haven't done it, but I've met people who says that it's really efficient in terms of helping you to be more focused and also lose weight. Many people have lost weight just by doing that. Instead of going through a drastic kind of diet, this is the best way if you want to lose weight as well. And intermittent fasting is a great biohack because it improves your body insulin sensitivity, which is one of the best markers of overall health. The next one is pretty much known to you, Candy, Chanda, and Sayo. It's exercising. Good old-fashioned sweating is a vital detox pathway that can help your body flush heavy things. So exercising, we both know that it's a good way to improve your wellness and improve your energy level. I think when you exercise, they say that you release the is it the endorphin? I think endorphin, and something that is good because it boosts your energy level. Exercise has the added benefit of increasing your heart rate to boost cardiovascular health and induce a fat burn. You may already know that getting enough sleep is important, but 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep is critical to achieving your optimal health. I mean, for those who struggle with sleeping, I know it may not necessarily be something that is easy to do, but if you can manage to sleep 7 to 8 hours, you will definitely, improve your overall health. Now, this slide talk about catch your zzz. This is because you have a lymphatic system. So the process in which your body clear neurotoxin from the brain run in the deeper stage of sleep. So anytime you sleep, your body clear neurotoxin. Now, what is the lymphatic system? It's part of your immune system in the body that has many functions. Some of those functions they include protecting your body from illness causing multiple complication. It's that part of your body, your lymphatic system, that maintain your body fluid levels, and it absorbs digestive tract fat and removing cellular waste. Your neurotoxin are poison that act on the nervous system. And some of the neurotoxin can result from you drinking when you drink alcohol. So aside from causing movement disorders and dysfunction on the nervous system, neurotoxic has also been shown to be a major contributor to progressive neurological disorders such as Alzheimer's disease. So, well, I'm not saying that you shouldn't stop drinking alcohol, but what I'm saying is too much of alcohol is not good because of what I'm just saying now. Of what it does in your nervous system. So you better have to reduce your intake when it comes to alcohol. The next technique is about the sunshine. So it's been said that when we expose ourselves to the sun, the sun helps us to generate, rejuvenate our energy. So our energy level is always replenished when we expose ourselves to the sun. And I think the challenge, especially with this cold weather, most people are indoors and they don't really go out. But I would really encourage you to learn to go out and expose yourself to the sun. I know that, Candy, you have migraine sometime and you don't like to be in a place where there is a sun. But according to the studies and what they say that the sun is good for replenishing your bringing your energy level up. So vitamin D is also, you will ask the question when we finish, Candy. Vitamin D is also something that you can consider that helps you to, basically the vitamin D help you to bring your energy level up. It helps you also to fight disease and reduce depression. So introducing vitamin D as a supplement into your routine can be a good idea. Now, what can you do to boost your brain health? You can make use of this. It's pretty much like a supplement as well. They call it omega-3 fat. And it's incredibly beneficial to health, promoting healthy brain. And I know there are other supplements that you can take that helps you, because I hear many people talking about them. I mean, if you go to this camp, there are other supplements that you can take that helps you to reduce instance where you lack focus. So there are supplements that you can take that will definitely improve your brain health. Well, I'm not really an advocate of people always taking medicine, but I mean, in case you feel like you're losing focus, you can make use of this as well. This one is another technique, but it's more for people who, wear glasses like me. So what they basically says is, if you can use blue light blockers, those are glasses that protect your eye from blue wavelength from screen and other artificial light source. So if you use that, it also helps you to improve it helps you to increase your energy level, because sometimes when you focus too much on the screen, it also get us tired. So if you can use blue light blockers on your glasses, it's definitely a way of increasing your energy level, and that's what they recommend here on the slide. The red light is another technique that you can do to boost your energy level as well. So what they said is, if you expose yourself to red light, according to some studies, I mean, I will share the slide. There are some links that you can click to get more information, but those studies shows that it helps you to improve your energy level. So what they say is, the red light therapy is very effective because it gives your body more energy molecule to work with. And when your body has more molecule, it's available, it can focus on rejuvenating process that it once had to put on hold. So this includes repairing your skin. So red light helps you to repair your skin, reduce inflammation, and speeding up much needed recovery process. The next one is something that is water. Water is life. Water is an essential element that every system of the body needs to run smoothly. Our bodies are made up of mostly water. So taking the time to replenish your supply is vital to optimal function. Drinking clean water is one of the best biohack you can do for your health. The best biohack have been clinically researched. For example, clinical trial have shown that mindfulness, well, they're talking about meditation as well again. But what the main point here is water. Water is good because it helps you to keep healthy, and it helps you for many. There are so many good things that water bring to your body. It also helps you for those who are doing diet. It's actually recommended to drink more water. And it also helps you to remain focused and improve your energy level. Now, before incorporating any biohack into your life, because we talk about all these techniques, you have to make sure that you consult your doctor or ask a professional just for a piece of advice. But I will say, in terms of those techniques that we have just we've just look at in this presentation, drinking water, I don't see how this can be detrimental to your body. Practicing meditation, it's not something that is harmful to you. Being grateful, this is definitely not something that can be harmful to your body. So you just need to because there are many techniques, I could not list all of them, but for those that we have listed, I think they're really beneficial to anybody who practice those biohack technique can definitely improve his energy level. So the final word from this presentation, and then I'll open up for a few questions. There are many techniques that you can utilize to biohack your body. for better health, and we are always here to help. If you are interested in working together to create an individual plan tailored to your specific need, I will advise that you go and talk to a biohack professional, because some of them operate in the mall. I mean, some of them have the office, so they can give you a proper advice. But today's presentation was more or less to give you an idea of biohacking if you've never heard about it. Okay. Thank you. So now you can ask your question, Candy, because I could hear that you had a question.
Oh, yeah, well, when I unmuted myself, you were just alluding to my migraine. So I wanted to agree with you in terms of the sun and me. But yeah, I do agree with you that it's very important, especially during this time of COVID, that we need to get some sun into our system. My question, okay, biohacking. I'm okay. So when we speak about biohacking, the bio part of it, is it to do, maybe let me rephrase it. Is bio a short, is it a shortcut of a word, or it's just a standalone on its own, which is representing the whole body?
Yeah, it's a word by itself, biohacking. If you tap on Google, you will get different, articles about biohacking, but it's a word on itself. I mean, biohacking is basically about monitoring your body for, improve your wellness, and being mindful of anything that, make you feel in a certain way or think in a certain way, especially when it's something that doesn't really help you.
So basically, would I be wrong, or am I right if I said biohacking is basically looking after one's body, the holistic part of the body? Because I think sometimes we may neglect certain parts of the body. We always look at health in terms of exercising and keeping fit but I think when you look at biohacking and what you're talking about is to include your mind, how your mind is healthy. You look at how you eat, okay, your thinking process, the rest, and everything else. Will I be right in saying, in summary, is that what biohacking, preventing? Because I'm looking at the word hacking as well. Hacking is when somebody, invades your space and steals stuff from you without your permission. So I'm trying to now marry the biohacking and seeing how that is supposed to be used to me in terms of my whole holistic body. Is it to prevent, diseases from coming in, or to prevent energies from being drawn out of me? So it's me protecting myself from all these things.
Yeah. So what it means, like I presented, I said, you can do this in conjunction with other technique, which is, I mean, something that your doctor can recommend to you. But the better way of being aware of your body, the way it makes you the way you feel, the way your energy level go down, is by monitoring it. You need to monitor, because there are sometimes people sit and they say, I don't understand why my energy level is always down. But because maybe you're not getting enough sleep, or maybe you're spending too much time on feeding your mind with unnecessary information that brings this type of discouragement, or you feel like you're not really motivated enough to do something. So it's basically that. So it's about you taking a lead role in monitoring your overall wealth, because your overall wellness is about not only your like you said, exercising. It's about your mind, the way you think. Do you get enough sleep? Do you exercise enough? Are you grateful? Whatever, when you wake up, are you grateful about the things that you have? Because if you're not a grateful person, you will always feel bad, and you know what it is. And I think, without spending too much time here, but you know what happened to someone who keep feeding his mind with the wrong information, who live in a state where he's not grateful, he's always unhappy, always complaining. Those are things that develop other disease. So that basically what you have to do. Just monitor yourself. And this is I'm happy that at least now other people are saying that, because sometimes when I keep saying that you have to monitor the thoughts that you have in your mind. Sometimes people look at me and say, this is too much to ask someone, but this is what you need to do for your overall wellness. How can you keep yourself healthy if you keep feeding your mind with the wrong information? Or you don't get enough sleep, you're not grateful, you're not exercising enough, or you're eating the wrong stuff, you know? So I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Anyone else with a question?
Yes, there are one or two questions from my side as well.
Mhm.
Are there natural are there natural alternatives to the vitamin D supplements and maybe the red rays, kind of, Is there any way one can get those things natural without taking a supplement or without, getting a kind of ray, of a red ray, and, and putting that on yourself? Can it be gotten naturally?
Yeah, but I think because these are techniques that they've listed, so if you apply some of them, because remember, you need to apply a technique that works for you. So if, for instance, exercising and doing your, meditating in the morning put you in a good state of mind, then that it what works for you. Someone else will say, no, I don't need to meditate, but I would rather take the supplement. The supplement, keep me focused, and it helps me to, to be more, to bring my energy level up. Then it's okay for them to take the supplement. Did I answer your question, Sayo?
Yes, it does. Thank you.
For me, thank you so much, Didier. I think this topic is wow. For me, is wow. And I like your initiative. I like your creativity, because you have taken us from one level to another level. Now you've brought us back to the health level, because you can't just be pushing business and you can't look after yourself. If I understand you clear, I think biohacking is about self-improvement. I mean, it's about you.
Yeah.
Understand? I mean, for the body to work, for the body to achieve goals. I mean, you have to biohack. I mean,
Yeah.
hack. So I think I'm so grateful. I mean that you are so you really you were thinking out of the box as a coach. And in addition to whatever that you've shared, I'm so I think the things that resonates with me most, and I think for the time for techniques, the words, I mean the key words that resonate with me is expressing gratitude. I mean, gratitude makes us whole, and I think I've given you and Candy a devotion book one time, The Daily Manna. And on the 23rd, it also talked about being grateful, You have to be grateful. And it says so in First Thessalonians that rejoice always, pray without ceasing, and in everything give thanks. So I mean, gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. So I'm very grateful that you had to share about this topic, and you also talked about having a journal. I have a journal, and I give thanks. I may not do it every day, but I do give thanks to what God has done for me. And I'm telling you, especially if you write your journal in the evening, it restores your soul. It restores your soul because you there's so many things that you can be grateful for, small or big. And when you write them down, it just, relieves your stress, and the other key point is meditation. I'm yet to learn this skill because sometimes when I try to do it, my mind wanders. So I think thank you for reminding us that meditation is one of the key techniques for biohacking. And then the other one is fasting. Ooh, I'm one of the fan to fasting, and believe you me, guys, fasting is actually medicine to us. If you don't do it, try by all means to do it because being a breast cancer survivor, fasting is one of my medication because it starves some diseases. It starves the devil inside you. That's what it does. And fasting also helps your organs to rest because you can't just be eating all the time and the organs are working all the time. You need to fast, not just at night, but try and fast, especially 6 to 6 or from midnight. Even today, Didier, I'll be very honest, I've been fasting. I started my fast I fast every Thursday, but now I'm trying from midnight to 6 p.m. I just broke my fast just now. It helps, and you also grow spiritually when you fast. It is one of the key things. Yeah, and so many things that you've talked about, Didier. Exercise. Right now, I'm celebrating the legend KK 97. I'm doing with my sister. We are doing 97 kilometers. So every day, not every day, but we are doing 9.7 kilometers, so that in 10 days, we are able to achieve 97 kilometers just to celebrate his life. All those things just makes you to be grateful. I mean, and to appreciate, celebrate people's lives,
Yeah.
You talked about sleeping. I'm one of the people that wasn't sleeping, but now I make sure that at least 7.5 I sleep. It helps you to be a better person the following day. You're not grumpy, you focus, and you've got a lot of energy. Vitamin D for me, it's a medicine. Being a breast cancer survivor, it's medicine. It's medicine. And yeah, so many things you talked about. Lastly, I just want to say these key points about gratitude. Gratitude opens the door to more relationships. Gratitude improves physical health. Gratitude improves psychological health. And gratitude enhances empathy and reduces aggression. Grateful people sleep better. Gratitude improves self-esteem. Thank you, guys. I just wanted to add on what Didier was saying. I mean, I'm so humbled. This is a good topic, Didier. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. No, but I like what you said also about gratitude. What you just said about gratitude and everything that we've covered, and I think what is very important to anybody, whatever you want to do in life, you need to understand. Like I always say, there are laws that govern this universe, and one of the very important law is the law of attraction. And how do you attract the things that you want is by feeling good about yourself. If you don't feel good about yourself, how are you going to attract the things that you want? Because if you keep, blaming the earth, blaming circumstances, you're really an ungrateful person. And I heard that, and many times people say money never come to a place when it's not welcome. And success, wealth will never be closer to you because you don't feel good about yourself. How are you going to attract the things that you want? You wake up in the morning, just like you said, grumpy and complaining, always looking at the worst that can happen. But, so what do you expect? And then all of a sudden, you don't understand why your life is not moving in the direction that you want. But it's because what you do. Take care of yourself. Look at your overall way of thinking. Do this technique, the biohack, because that will help you to improve your energy level, because you need that energy level. Whatever you want to achieve, you need to be energized. You need to be determined. You need to have that and passion to do it. But how do you get there? If your energy level is down, you will never achieve it. So I hope that it's been really helpful to you guys, and you will apply those techniques. I will send this presentation to you. So whenever you have time, you can go through it. But the point here is, like I've explained many times, if you don't take care of your mental health, it's going to affect other areas of your life. Physically, you will start developing ailments. You will start being, you will not get the breakthrough that you expect because of what you feed in your mind. And taking care of your body, especially now, it's very important. Exercising, it's very important. Having enough sleep, following all the protocol that the government has put in place is very important. So I think for me, I really encourage you, if you can, apply some of them. I'm not saying that you can do all the technique. If you can apply meditation and it works for you, good. If you can apply gratitude, but gratitude, I think, is the most important. For me, if you can't be grateful about things that you have and the small blessings that you have, you don't qualify to get more, because that's how God operates as well. The law of the universe operates like that. If you can't be grateful for the small things that you have, why will they give you more? Because you're not grateful for what you have. So it's really, make sure that you do this, and it's not impossible. All those things that I'm talking about are not impossible. Journaling every day, writing down 5 things that you are grateful for. These are things that you can do once you wake up. Chanda says she can do it in the evening, but for me, if you want to keep, your mind in a state of being happy and joyful, when you do it early in the morning, it reminds you of the blessing that you have. And when you go through the day, you are in a good mood. You are able to face any kind of challenge or setback that happened to you during the day. Because we face challenges. Sometimes we wake up and things do not go according to plan. But you need to have that mental attitude that keeps you going. And how do you get there? By being grateful. Being grateful of what you have. And looking at whatever challenge and setback that come to you as a small issue. It's a very small issue compared to the overall way your way your life is, the blessings that you have. You can't be, if you don't do such things, like I said, Oprah does it. Many people who are successful, they do it every day. When they wake up, they write down the things that they are grateful, or after the ritual, if they pray, when they finish praying, they write down the things that they are grateful. And they really think about it deeply. Because it's not like you writing something just for the sake. No, write it and think about it. Then you realize that other people are sitting in hospital, their health is in trouble, but you are alive, you can walk. So you still have the ability to change your life because your brain still works. Okay. Thank you. Any other comment, closing remark? Okay.
Well, just to say thank you.
Oh,
just
okay.
to say thank you. Thank you really so much.
No, that's my pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Divya. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, and we will catch up next week. Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye.